Facebook. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. Come on in. Good morning. This is the second day of the year. You guys come on in. Join me this morning. Let's see who I can get on. Join me this morning. Invite some friends. You guys share. This is eBrand Tips of the Day. eBrand Tips of the Day. I got a good one today, y'all. Y'all might want to share this one because this is very, 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 very important. Very important, you guys. Come on in here. eBrand Tips of the Day. Come on, come on, come on. Good morning. And those that I have not seen, have not spoken with, I want to say Happy New Year to you. I hope you all had a blessed, safe, wonderful, grand, family, happy time yesterday for New Year's. So come on in, come on in. eBrand Tips today, you guys. It's really, really, really important. Client-stylist relationship. Client-stylist relationship. Good morning, Portia. Good morning, Nicole. Good morning. Good morning, Watkins. How are you? How are you? And congratulations. Woo! I'm excited for you. You guys bring some people on in. You guys add, share. Let people know that eBrand Tips is on this morning. Yes, we're talking about client-stylist relationship. Client-stylist relationship is very, 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 very important. Why is it important? Because if anybody know me, when I get quiet, my energy is low. My synergy is low. And it's probably because somebody, came up to me throughout the day or in the salon with such bad energy. And off top, we don't click. Off top, we don't click. And we never will. So getting to know your clients and getting to know your stylist is very, very, very important. And I'll give you a few things to think about how I got to the level that I am with the clientele that I have. Good morning, Ronald. Good morning. Thank you for joining me. Share if you can. This is the eBrand Tips Client-Stylist Relationship. You guys, there's a few things that you would definitely have to know when you receive a new client, when you are going to a new stylist. There's a lot of things you should look out for, a lot of things you should listen for, be very, very assertive. And that's why we need to take it back to the basics of consultations. Yeah, consultations are very, very important. Very important because that gives you the time without losing any time with that client, doing the transition makeover. It gives you time to get to know them. Getting to know your clients is the most best thing you could do in life, because that will let you know how you begin is how you will end. And sometimes the money gets so good you never know when your season is up until something happens. And then that's the type of end you don't want. Good morning, Loretta. Thank you for joining. Share if you can. You guys share. Hit the share button. Client stylist relationships from eBrand Tips. Okay, I remember you guys let me just say this. Right now I'm in a season of transition. Okay, I'm losing or have lost 60% of my clientele last year. That was a hard pill to swallow, but it was very, very refreshing, and it was amazing to have went through that experience. And I'll tell you why. I've had clients that have stuck with me for 17 years. I mean, from day out my grandmother's den doing hair. My aunt transformed the whole entire den. Good morning, Cara. Thank you for joining. Unique, good morning. Rogers, thank you for joining. You guys hit the share button and invite some people in on the eBrand Tips. You guys, I'll bless you today. Somebody will receive something that they've been waiting to hear, and I am here to do that, okay? So, like I said, my aunt transformed the whole entire den into a salon because she believed in me. She invested in my dream, and my mother went right along with it, and they made it happen for me. I've had clients that, while I was even in cosmetology school, they are still with me today, and some are not. That 60% that was there in the beginning are not now. I let my guard down, and I have to admit that I went through a transition of finding myself. And within finding myself, I was losing people's selves. I was losing them, left and right, losing people out of my life. It was a battle, a challenge that I didn't know how to deal with. And anybody know me, when I get a bad taste of energy, I shut down. Good morning, Randy. Thank you for joining. Share if you can. I shut down because whatever was rubbed off on me, I'm carrying it for the rest of the day. So I say all that to say the 60% of clients that are not with me today, their season has ended because I've gotten to a place in my life that my insecurities are no more. I kept those clients and I strung them along with a dream that I didn't even have a vision for. I enjoyed doing it. I had the passion, but I never developed the vision because I never was able to handle the things that God had for me on the other side. All my life, it was like trial and tribulation and test after test, and I would fail, flunk, drop the ball on multiple situations, and it just didn't help me. It hurt me because now I get to a point in my life, 17 years, and I'm just now living out my dream. God has given me so much vision. He's given me so much direction. He's given me a whole nother assignment to carry, and it had nothing to do with everything I did 17 years ago. My life is extremely changing. So those people that were with me for the 17 years, they didn't help me. They, you know, I was so insecure with my work. I would downplay my work. Wouldn't do, you know, a whole job, or if I did a whole job, I wouldn't get paid for what it was worth. And a lot of people know me for that, you know, so they strung along because of my prices. Bottom line, my prices were low and they stuck around. But when I started to understand the value of my gift, started to understand the value of my talent and the power that God enforced in me a long time ago, when I started to be revealed of myself, when I came into myself and loving myself, that's when He started to open doors and visions and dreams started to become true and clear and real for me. So those clients started to fall off because they preyed on my insecurity. They would stick to those prices and remind me of them. And every time I have a special, them be the ones that hit me up all the time when I have a special or a sale. And it's like, wow. So I'm starting to understand that their season is up for me. And I'm very aware of the things and the people that they are now. But the ones that are coming along and the ones that are still here from 17 years, you're in my life for the long haul because you understand me. You give me more confidence than I give myself because you're still here. And if I go up on my prices, you're still here. I say that to say client-stylist relationship. Good morning, Millicent. Good morning, Kevin. Thank you for joining. Good morning, Miss Wanda. Mama Wanda, how you doing? Happy New Year. I am talking about the e-brand tips, and I'm basically talking about client and stylist relationships. So if you guys missed a little short testimony, you can go back and replay, but I do also want you to share it. Stylist-client relationship, you have to get to know who is in your synergy. And I use this method called AIM. I use AIM, what I'm aiming for in my clients. So when they sit in my chair for the very first time, whether it be a consultation or an appointment, I'm learning them. I'm reading them, you know, from time they walk through the door to time they sit in my chair. And through it all, the person that they were when they walk through the door and the person that they are when they leave, you have to detect if this is your client or not. How you do that? Easy. I go for the AIM method. So as soon as they walk in my chair, if they come in smelling like marijuana, if they come in, you know, half drunk on something, or if they even come in with the love and joy of the Lord on their heart, I'm always going to give them words of affirmation. Words of affirmation. Why? Because if they are broken and walking through the door, I need to do something to uplift them. And I feel what they're going through, and I automatically veer to the opposite and give them a word of affirmation, letting them know they are beautiful. They came to the shop to just get an accent to their already beauty. So I let them know how beautiful they are, because the beauty lies within. The salon always just enhances. And the fact that they recognize that, hey, I'm going to go get my hair done, and then they sit in the chair and they come out with a total different outcome than they expected when they come in, I get joy off of that. I get a rush. I get a great feeling knowing that I did something for somebody. Oh, that's Auntie. Hi, Auntie. Hi, Wanda. I thought that was my other play mom, Miss Wanda. I didn't see the last time. Hi, beautiful. The last name, sorry. So I give them a word of affirmation and Happy New Year's, Auntie. And then I next go to I, and that's information. You have to develop information from your clients. You need to know where they last sat themselves in a salon, when the last time they sat themselves in a salon. You need to know where. You need to know if they are still going. You need to know what products, if there are any, on the hair. You need to know any scalp and hair diseases. You need to know what type of medical conditions that person have. You need to know. Gather information, and how you gather the information is just through a simple, basic conversation. You don't go full throttle on your client saying where you live, where you come from, you know, what type of weather you're around, what kids you... No, we don't want to know all that. You just engage in a conversation. And hi, Malika, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Engage in conversation and gather information from them. Okay, that goes for the stylist too. Ask questions. Ask me what I use. Ask me what I'm doing. Ask me if you want me to go step by step to show you what I'm doing on your hair. I will by all means let you know, because I want you to feel comfortable with me and I want to feel comfortable with you. So ask questions, gain information. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning. How are you? Thanks for joining in. Share, share, share. So yes, gain information. And lastly, the M is manage. Now this one is hard because it's managing a whole span of areas in one. You got to definitely start with managing your time. Manage your time. That's why it's important to do a consultation first, so that time can be set aside to gaining that information. You know, after that the first initial connection, you gain the information, and then you manage your time. So if that person did not have time to come for a consultation, you set aside 30 minutes before their appointment time to give them that 30 minutes. They're going to be late. You give them 10 minutes, 15 minutes grace period. Good morning, Sherry. Thank you for joining us. And then you try to minimize the conversation within 15 minutes. You have 24 hours throughout the day, but no one works in a salon past 16 hours. If I've known one, hey, they Superman. But standing on those type of floors, and then we have to rest. We have to rest. We have to rest our body. So 10 hours max in a salon. You know, you have to minimize your time. You have to manage your time. You have to manage your conversation. That was a hard lesson I had to learn, because I'm thinking I'm digesting life, digesting information about them, and it was gossip, y'all. I'm digesting it. I'm bringing that energy and that synergy. I'm giving it attention, and I'm letting it feed me. And that's why I would leave the salons broken sometimes. That's why I would leave the salons angry, hurting, feet aching for no reason, because I've digested this gossip. No, we're going to manage our conversation. I'm not going to tell you what you don't need to know. You don't tell me what I don't need to know. All we need to know is what's relevant to this hair necessity. You understand what I'm saying? Eating is relevant. Let me know what you eat. It's relevant. Let me know what climate you're in. That's relevant. The weather is relevant to hair. Let me know what type of medication you're on. I don't want to know why you on it, but just let me know the types. Because some things like high blood pressure, and I'll talk about that more in depth at my, those that didn't know, I'm getting ready to do a Love What You Wear weekend. Love What You Wear weekend. So it's going to be broadcast. I have not developed a location for it yet, but I'll get back with you guys. But I'm going to go more in depth with these tips that I'm talking about. But yes, manage your conversation. We don't want to know why you're late. We want to know, are you still coming? So when you're calling to tell us we're late, I'm on my way, I'll see you soon. I'm so-and-so, give us your ETA. That's the best thing you can do, because most likely that's taking away from our energy that we need to give to you when you get here. You giving us energy on the phone, telling us the reason why you're late, where you at, I need to do this, that. We don't want to know that. We want to know, I'm on my way, do I still have time to come for my appointment? Absolutely, Clarissa, absolutely. Medication it is crucial. It is very, very crucial to our body, to our hair, our nails, our skin. Medication matters. I want to know, what is your energy at home? Meaning, and I ask that because a lot of people can sleep with the AC on, sleep with the air conditioner on, sleep with the fan on, or sleep with the heater on, and don't wrap your hair. If you're just not a hair wrapper, I need to know what's causing your hair to dry out. So when I say your energy at home, is it hot in the house? Is it cold in the house? Are you barely in the house? Are you mainly outside? That's what I want to know. That's what stylists should want to know. Where, your energy at home, where you coming from at work. Because a lot of times they'll slip up and tell you what they're doing to their own hair. You at work, the energy at work is bad, and you find yourself twiddling the back part of your hair, and eventually you done pulled it out. Now you come and sit with me, and I'm like, what's going on back here? It look like something done mauled and chewed you up. Oh, I don't even know. But I bet you if you tell me you stressed out at work, I don't want to know who you stressed out with. I don't want to know why you stressed out. But if you tell me, yes, work is a problem, I don't know, where you probably sit there and twiddle that area out because that's a stress point for you. Yeah, I need to know small, intricate details like that. I need to know if, hey, y'all, listen, I'm a coffee drinker. Okay? And my doctor asked me that for a specific reason. I have liver dysfunctions sometimes. And they asked me, how many cups of coffee have you drunk this week? If I say 16, they're going to tell me, Miss Nichols. So I don't have to go in there saying, yeah, my bladder is infected, it's hurting, and they're going to automatically know it's because of my coffee intake. Now that's something I got to be delivered on. So y'all pray with me, pray for me, and just pray. My clients already know. Look, if you guys are planning to be my clients, I expect Starbucks in the mornings. Okay? You want to know? I'll tell you. Starbucks. You want to know the flavor? I'll tell you. Just let me know that you're on the way, and I'll shoot you a text and let you know what type of Starbucks drink FYI, just off the track. So, back to the clients. Hey, good morning, Bev. Good morning, Sonia. Good morning, Thomas. Good morning, Jonelle. You guys, thank you. Share. These are great, excellent e-brand tips. Client stylist relationships is what I'm talking about, and as I stated, I go for AIM. I give words of affirmation. I gain information, and I also manage my time, my conversation, and I manage my money. I manage my money. That was lastly for management. I manage my money. How do I manage my money? The conversation and the information that you give me, if you have a processed color on your hair already, I know I'm finna go purchase a specific item. But if you're telling me so on and so forth, I done forgot, and here I am putting some product on your hair that does not belong, and I'm like, well, because I didn't gain the information, I went and wasted money, I wasted time. This is important, you guys. Information is very important. You can have a Wave Nouveau on your hair and you tell me it's a curl. I'm going to get Wave Nouveau. I just wasted money. Now I'm buying a whole bunch of products to correct what I didn't know. So money management is a part of finding out who your client is and who your stylist is. You want to know if you're not going to go to a mechanic for your heart. You're going to go to a heart doctor. You're not even going to go to a neurologist for your heart. You're going to go to a cardiologist. So they're going to ask you questions. They're going to analyze, give you a paper to fill out. They want to know who you are, especially during their first, and they always give you a consultation appointment before you see them. So information is very, very, okay, Bev, okay, for sure, very, very, very important. So that is my tip, client stylist relationship. I gave you a few pointers. AIM is what I use, words of affirmation, collecting information and managing your time, your money, and your mouth, your conversation. Okay, so thank you guys for joining in. I will try my best to be consistent. This is day 2. I have been back to back. You guys, thank you for joining in late. It's okay. Just go back and recap and share if you can. By all means, I appreciate you connecting. Go to my site, essentiallyessencewigs.com. Check me out. I will be updating some information this week, and I definitely will be letting my clientele know where my location is shortly. I'll give you that information as soon as the Lord take me and direct me to that perfect place. So thank you guys for joining me again. Those that I have not spoke to yesterday, Happy New Year's. I hope I bless someone with my tips, and I hope I am encouraging you on the road to new hair, new rejuvenated, restored hair for 2018. Thank you guys. You have a wonderful day. Bye.